Look at how juicy this made my coils. That's amazing. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one. I'll be testing out flaxseed gel versus okra gel on my type 4 hair to see which one gives the better moisture retention. I've gotten so many questions about this and I decided to finally put them to test. So without further ado, let's just dive right into the video. So let's start with prepping the gels. First up is okra. So I chopped up about 8 to 7 okra pods. Then after that I added 2 cups of water into the pot, let that boil, and then added my chopped up okra and just let that boil for about 10 to 15 minutes until it becomes slimy and gooey. And after that I just take that down and then strain that. So I added a few drops of my herbal hair oil into the gel, so this will just help reduce the chances of flaking, which some people experience with DIY gels. Plus it adds an extra boost of nourishment and you can use any oil of your choice. So next I prepped the flaxseed gel. So I added about 2 cups of water and half cup of flaxseed since I'll be needing just a little. Then I stirred that continuously and then the mixture starts to thicken, and once it reached a gel-like consistency I went ahead to put that down, strain that, and then I also went ahead to add some drops of that oil, stir that in properly, and then I just let this cool. So once the gel has cooled, I went ahead to transfer them to a squeeze bottle. So for the okra gel I made use of this clear container just to differentiate which is which, and then I just went ahead to transfer that. Then moving on to the flaxseed gel, I decided to make use of this darker container, so I just added that in, and then let's move on to application. Now for the fun part, first I'm going ahead to put a towel over my shoulders just to prevent like any mess. So this is the state of my hair. This is what we're working with. So I co-washed my hair I think 2 days ago, so I only have like a leave-in conditioner, but you can see the state of my hair that it is not moisturized. My coils are not even, they are not even defined or anything. So I went ahead to divide my hair into 2 equal sections, with one section for the okra and the other for the flaxseed gel. So I just put that out of the way and started from this section. I went ahead to further divide that and then just clip that other section out of the way. So next I'm going in with some water, spritz that all over. Then I went ahead to apply the okra gel to that part and then work it in, and as you can see my coils were starting to form gradually and beautifully. My coils were just popping compared to when I started, and I also made sure to go in with a generous amount of that okra gel, work it in. I also combed out my hair and my coils were so beautiful, and after that I just went ahead to twist that section out of the way, and the twist looks incredibly juicy. So moving on to another part, I sprayed some water, applied the gel, worked that in, and then twist it out of the way. My coils have never looked this better. Look at how juicy this made my coils. That's amazing. So I'm just going to repeat the whole process until this whole section is done. So let's talk about a few benefits of okra gels. So I think we all can agree that okra gel is packed with an amazing sleep, which makes detangling super easy. It is also rich in vitamin A, C, and K, which promotes scalp health, and it provides amazing hydration and super coil definition. It took me a long time before I tried out okra gel, and once I did I never went back. Ever since I tried it out I've been using it in my routine because it is just that amazing. And guys, I still can't get over how defined my coils look with this gel. Like, the definition is so good, and for the twist I made sure not to go too chunky because I actually want to wear them out for a few days as cute, low maintenance, protective style. Moving on to the second half of my hair, we'll be making use of the flaxseed gel on this side. So I followed the same process, but with the flaxseed gel, I sprayed each small section with water and then applied the flaxseed, worked that in. Can you see that definition, guys? Like, this is so good. Like, when I tell you that with these DIY gels, my coils are always looking so good. Like, I'm not kidding, they always give me the best coil definition. So when it comes to flaxseed gel is known for being rich in omega-3 fatty acid and vitamin E, which strengthens the hair, reduces frizz and encourages healthy hair growth, and it also gives great definition and shine as well. I've been using flaxseed gel for the longest time now. If you've been on this channel for a while, you will know that, and flaxseed gel always delivers every time. So I use it in so many ways in my routine. So I mostly like to use it for my moisture routine. I also use it as a hair mask. Sometimes I also use it to do braids out, twist out, as a pre-pull treatment, because it's great for detangling, and there are other ways you can use flaxseed gel in your routine. So after twisting, this is what my twist looks like. This looks so good, and I'm just excited to be carrying this for a few days. So let's talk about the result. Okay, so both gels were super moisturizing, had no offensive smell. So if you're someone who's usually thrown off by strong smell, you don't need to worry about that. They were also very easy to make, okay, and they defined my coils beautifully, as you all saw, and they were gentle on the scalp. Both flaxseed and okra gel does not cause irritation on the scalp. So if you have like sensitive scalp or any of that, you don't need to worry about that. So days later, after rocking the twist for some days, I decided to unravel them and take them out, and I got really good definition from both sides, although I wasn't even trying to go for like a twist out look, but it turned out to be a plus, as you can see. So I'm taking down the twist just to show you guys how hydrated my strands still are. Even after a few days, my hair doesn't feel dry at all. There is no flaking from either gel, and you can still see that healthy shine. Now for the difference. Okra gel, while effective, is a bit slimy and can be messy to work with, especially during application. Flaxseed gel, on the other hand, has a more jelly-like texture that is much easier to control and apply evenly. Flaxseed, however, can be harder to find and a bit more expensive, while okra is super affordable and accessible, especially if you live in a place where it's commonly used in cooking. So that's something to consider if you're budgeting. So another thing to keep in mind when making flaxseed gel, especially if you're new to it, is to make sure not to overcook it, as it can get too gooey and difficult to strain when overcooked. So you want to catch it just as it starts to form its gel, so it can remain smooth and easy to use and strain. So in conclusion, both okra and flaxseed gel are amazing addition to any natural hair routine, especially when it comes to moisture retention. I genuinely enjoyed using both of them. Each gel has its own strengths, and honestly I love them for different reasons. Okra gives this soft, bouncy feel, while flaxseed really comes through with that coil definition and hold. So I'll definitely be keeping both in rotation depending on what my hair needs at the time. At the end of the day, it really depends on what you're looking for and what's easily accessible to you. But whether you go for okra gel or flaxseed gel, just know that incorporating either one into your routine can be a total game changer, especially if you're dealing with dryness, frizz, or hair that just struggles to hold on to moisture. Both gels help provide that extra hydration boost that natural hair really craves, keeping your strands soft, defined, and healthy looking for days. So if you've been thinking about trying one or both, I honestly recommend giving them a shot. So let me know if you've tried any of this gel and which one is your favorite. or if you're still yet to try any, let me know in the comments. And is there any DIY gels you want me to try out? Leave them in the comments below. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope this video was helpful, and if it does, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Leave your comments, subscribe if you haven't done that already, and don't forget to turn on that bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And I will talk to you guys in my next one.